People on board the Air Canada flight that crash landed in Halifax are getting checks delivered from the airline. The company says it's a gesture of goodwill, an effort to help passengers with immediate expenses and not an admission of liability. But as Ross Lord reports, some are concerned about the legal implications of accepting Air Canada's cash.
Almost a week after the crash of Air Canada Flight 624, the physical and emotional impact remains.
I know, just in a plane crash. Now I'm in a sweater in the middle of a blizzard.
The girl who recorded that video, 12-year-old Morgan Sky York, was flying with her grandmother.
It was really scary. I thought I was gonna die. Like I probably said that a lot when it happened. I was screaming like, oh my God, I'm gonna die.
Their crisis compounded by waiting on the tarmac for nearly an hour in freezing cold before they were given shelter. Air Canada says it hopes this helps. A check worth $5,000 sent to each of the 133 passengers. The airline says the money is not an admission of liability, just something to cover victims' expenses and restore passenger confidence. Passengers can still take part in class action lawsuits being drafted by 2 Nova Scotia law firms.
It could be a benevolent payment, and just be out of concern for their passengers, or it could be an attempt to kind of undermine the class action somewhat, so that people think that, oh, well, the nice airlines have given us some money, and that's great, and so therefore I don't want to sue them.
Some passengers who plan to sue say the payments won't change their minds. Others are preoccupied with moving past the nightmares and irritability, something this clinical psychologist says might take a while.
The majority of people, over a period of a few weeks perhaps, will cycle back and forth between, as I said, this re-experiencing or exaggerated startle response, those kind of things, and then the shutting down.
Morgan hopes a sore back and a case of the jitters are only temporary.
Good now. So, like, sometimes things remind me of it and I get kind of scared, and sometimes I get shaky, but I'm feeling like a bit better.
Lingering effects of an episode everyone involved would like to forget. Ross Lord, Global News, Halifax.